After almost 60 years in business, Redhead Demolitions is to close its doors. You can read all the facts about it over on demolitionnews.com, but I just wanted to speak very briefly about the kind of unspoken part of the story. Redhead Demolitions was a good old fashioned family firm that went about its business in the right way. They were never the biggest, never quite the best, but they were straight, hard working, and very, very widely respected as well. They were dealt a major blow a few years ago when Bruce Redhead passed away long before his time. But like all good families, the Redheads banded together and soldiered on. They made it through the pandemic, all the while maintaining the highest standards for which they are known. But two clients went pop on them during 2022, and the firm was left with a sizable financial black hole. Yet once again, the company and the family soldiered on. From everything I've heard, Ross Redhead did everything in his power to pull the company back from the brink. However, against a backdrop of wafer thin margins and a reduction in workloads across the entire industry, he eventually had to accept that the business was beyond saving. At times like this, my thoughts always turn first to the employees who find themselves out of a job through no fault of their own. I always think also of the supply chain, who may now be looking at a loss themselves. But in this instance, I'm thinking very much of the Redhead family. They've given almost 60 years to an industry that ultimately chewed them up and spat them out again. I'd like to think that Ross will bounce back and that his team find alternative employment very, very quickly. But sad day. Makes you wonder about the honesty within the industry. Redhead just played with a straight bat and they've fallen victim, and yet others that don't still here.